So we're getting ready to go live. Apparently I lost connection to the server. As we get ready to go to green flag is in the air, green flag's in the air. Got a disconnection issue again. I'm trying to get back in there. Okay. One more pace lap here before we get going here. As I'm trying to get into the screen here. I do apologize, guys. I apologize for everyone for the delay here. Having a little bit of technical issues up in the booth here. As we're all getting our tires warmed up here, getting ready to start this awesome race tonight. We've got a lot of competitors, a lot of strong trucks, a lot of evenly matched trucks here tonight, with the 21 and the 10 maybe being the pre-race favorites here. I don't know. But we will find out as the story develops tonight. I'm just going to try to do my best job to paint the picture for you. As they're going. The 21 of Bobby Kahn is on out in front right now with the Pottles following closely in second. Here we go. All righty. We're going. Second, first, and second here. So everything clears out. All right, here we go. We have got camera views. All right. So the 21, nice and stable, maintaining the lead out in front. As the 10 car looks on the inside, she's trying to take the lead from Bobby to start lap 5 here in stage number 1 here live in Bristol. Again, the Pedal to the Metal Racing League live, brought to you live here. This here portion of this broadcast is brought to you by Bud Light. Drink responsibly. Trouble for the 21 car as he gets into the outside wall there and backs off as the 10 car is going to go to the lead here. Get on board here with this 21, see what happened here. What caused that? It looks like he just caught the outside wall there and kind of backslid there a little bit. Got a little bit of right front damage from that right there. Unfortunately, it looks like it's everybody pretty much just kind of single file here, kind of riding around. Looks like a few folks just want to hang out and run here and kind of get some laps in here. Got a 100-lap race here tonight, folks. So, you know, I don't think the fenders will be bent, the sheet metal will be dragging just yet. I think everybody's just kind of taking their time here. The 21's closing back up on the 10 here. Looks like these two trucks are pretty well evenly matched as far as I can see as far as speed goes. I just wonder if on the who's going to have the better car on the long run. Speaking, glad everybody can join us tonight here for another episode of the Pedal to the Metal Racing League. It's a wonderful league, especially for a lot of you guys coming into this game here, just new to the game, and may or may not have been on here in a while. You know, this is a good league to come into and cut your roots and get back into the swing of things. And Miss Pauls is your host here, and I'm just thankful she's happy to have me and have me call her races for her. Some good product they put on the field, and it's fun to watch. So y'all settle in, enjoy the run with us, and we'll get rolling here. Stage number 11, stage number 1, lap 11 here. Coming around to complete lap number 12, start to lap number 12 here of 27 laps here in stage number 1 here, starting lap 12. About halfway here, so really starting to see a little bit of a wear factor here with ×3 wear. The cars, the trucks, if you will start to get tighter and tighter as the run goes along. The balance is going to shift. That right front tire is going to start wearing excessively. So we'll see how these cars, or these trucks for that matter, respond to that with the chassis that they have built and prepared for this race. It seems like the 10 and the 21 are kind of walking away from the field a little bit. And, trouble as the 10 car gets a little loose on that high side on the outside there. You remember I talked to her earlier. She looked really good and stable earlier at the beginning of the run. Seems like she's starting to lose the handle on the exit there a little bit, get a little free off the corner. And I tell you, a little key to the race for me here is if I got a car that will run the outside lane, if I have a car that will run the outside lane here, I would prefer to be up there for the majority of this race. Because when you get to the end, you put a lot of pressure on that right front tire to to be on that bottom. You know, the bottom is fast. It's probably the fastest way around the racetrack. If you can arc the corner and cut it down to the, down to the apron and get that straight shot off the corner, it's probably the fastest way around here. But the problem is when you run that line and you run that way over and over again, the problem becomes when you put excessive heat in that right front tire and it wears it down, and then it begins to push. So if you start, my advice to anyone is if you can start running the vehicle on the top side from the beginning of the race and then work the bottom later in the run, that would be your best bet. But as we're sitting here, we're coming around, we're completing, got 10 laps to go here in stage number 1 here of the first 2 stages today here live. Again, here, as people, if you can't see, we're at Bristol Motor Speedway. Beautiful venue. The last great Coliseum, as they call it. And we've got a great battle here in stage number 1 between the 10 and the 21 here. As he looks to the outside, he peeks to the outside. Oh, she actually cuts to the bottom there on the exit. She's been running the high line there for a lot of laps there. There you go. There you go. All right. Miss Paul's changing that line here late in the run. Maybe she ran the high line to begin with for numerous laps to save that right front tire. Now she's taking my advice here. Oh, it's trouble. She gets into the outside wall there a little bit on the exit. That damn truck's starting to get a little tight on her. You can see it. Yep. Coming around here now, we got 7 laps to go. 7 more laps around this place in stage number 1 here. 100 laps here again tonight, so we're about a quarter of the way home. Not a whole lot going on here back in the pack. Looks like the top 2 cars have separated themselves probably about 2 seconds out in front here between the 21 and the 10. Looks like they brought a great product to the track here tonight for those 2 trucks. Really prepared well for this wonderful venue here. Oh, and the 21 gives the 10 a little nudge going into turn number 1 there as they race down the back stretch. Getting ready for 5 more laps to go here. Oh, trouble. Caution is out right here. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Caution, caution, caution. As we're getting ready to complete stage number 1 here, it looks like we're going to have perhaps, I don't know if that was the end of the stage or not. Let me find out here. Let's find out. Oh, as that was actually the end of the stage. I apologize. Congratulations on this bottles on stage number 1 it is. So as let me reset the field here for you. As the looks like we got a little strategy there from the 20 truck of Dial here, going to restart on the outside of Miss Pauls there. It looks like he took maybe he took the right side. So I'm not sure. Maybe a better pit stop. Maybe the 21 had a lot of damage to fix. All right, as we reset, we start stage number 2 here. As the 10 car assumes back the command of the lead, as she strolls into turn number 2, right on the bottom of the racetrack. Nice, smooth. Oh, trouble, big trouble as the 20 goes around, and there's a big crash in the back. Oh, man, it all started all of a sudden. Oh, man, big wreck, big crash there. Big crash there, big crash. I do apologize. It looks like all of a sudden the 21 and the 20 made contact there coming out of turn 2, and everybody knows it's calamity corner at that moment. When you get clogged up, man, there's nowhere to go. It's a tough break for those guys. I'm sure a lot of people got a little bit of damage out of that. Just had to get them in the pits, knock the sheet metal out. It's Bristol, baby. Got to let the rough side drag tonight. So let's see who all pits here and get some. Get everything taken care of. Right, we're going to have a restart here. There's about 40 laps to go here, and we're on lap. Check the laps here once we get back on green here. Green flag is out. Green flag back on the way. The 10 to 52 on the front row. 52's got a little bit of connection issue there. Smooth as the 10 is running the bottom here. She stretches it on out down the back straight away as she will maintain her position. The 10 just assuming command back where she started, where she's been pretty much this whole race. The 21 had the lead earlier. Oh, the trouble is the 52 car gets trouble and he hits the apron and pulls him off the racetrack. Ooh, goodness gracious. Alrighty. Trouble for the 52 there, unfortunately. I hate that for him. He seemed like he was just starting to settle in there. So, all right, as we get back up front here with the leader. This pop's just nice and smooth. That was Fluffy that had a little bit of trouble there in the 52 truck. Unfortunate for him as he settles back in line at the tail end of the field there. It doesn't look like he lost the pack there, but unfortunately he lost a lot of positions. He had to just get back in there and work his way back up. Oh, trouble as the 10 car gets loose going down the back stretch and almost loses it herself. Oh, goodness. And she gathers it up really good, though. She maintains. Didn't lose a whole lot there. That's a good thing. Fortunate. She's blessed to not have any kind of problem. Looks like we're coming around here to complete lap number 9 of 26 here in stage number 2 as the 10 car is trying to work the bottom and trying to run the shortest way around here. The short way is the fastest way. Oh, trouble. She gets loose again coming out of that corner. She might want to, she seemed like she was a little bit more stable on the outside line there. She might want to get back up there. Maybe early in the run, the car was too loose. And that may be what she needs to do here to start out here, you know, get later in the run, then she might migrate to the bottom. But for now, that truck seems wicked loose. And as soon as I say that, she moves right on back up to the top there, right behind the 21. Nice company. Now, Bobby had led quite a few laps earlier in the race as the 18 is catching these two right here. Don't know where he came from, but he sure has started to work his way up toward the front of this pack. Get a confirmation on that as we're coming around here on 14 laps to go. Complete the lap number, coming around to complete lap number 13 here. Trucks seem very stable now as they got later on into the run here. Seems like they've all settled down. Seems like those cars are a little bit free to start with, and they roll the center pretty well. Get them running over. The 18 truck, Rich Boy Killam is the guy in the 18 truck there. Oh, Killam joining the fray here with the 21 and the 10 here as we go along here as we're completing lap number, I want to say it's lap 15 out of 26 here at stage number 2 at Bristol Motor Speedway. And the top 3 have kind of separated themselves from the rest of the field back there. A lot of great battles all the way around this racetrack. You got the 20 back there with the 2 and the looks like really tense battle from about 4th on back right there. There's just a big gaggle of cars there. As you see the 20 and the 2 side by side dial there. It's door handle to door handle for it looks like about the number 6. Oh, trouble contact as the 20 and the 2 get together. Oh my goodness. He just kind of took that spot from him. Man. Alrighty then. Just playing nice this early in the race. He just kind of drove it up in there into him. Okay. There's the 21 Bobby Conn. We go on board with him here. Get a good look at him, what he's doing. Got a nice smooth line right here. Just working that low line, kind of rotating in the center. Not really getting in the gas too early, not getting in too late. Just kind of having a real nice soft foot through the center of the corner. Making sure the truck hooks up properly on the corner exit. As now, again, we had a 100-lap race tonight, so we'll be right about halfway here. And we get the green here after the completion of stage number 2. Only had one caution. We had one there with about 2 laps to go in stage number 1. And then when we started stage number 2, we had a big pile up there with the 20 and the 21 got together and collected pretty much the whole field other than the 10 car. Yep. As the 21 is starting to just put a little bit of distance as that 18 truck. He was coming earlier. I don't know if all of a sudden the handles that went away on that 18 truck or not. I'm beginning to wonder if he used his up just a little bit too early trying to catch these two. But again, like I said, the top 2 have been the 21 and the 10 so far all night long. They have had those positions nailed down and well in hand. So as we're coming around here, with 3 laps to go now in stage number 2. And it looks like Bobby's got it wrapped up here for stage number 2. I mean, you know, doesn't look like Miss Paul's is either gaining or losing very much ground here as we're coming around here. Now 2 laps to go. 2 more laps here in stage number 2. Bobby just nice, smooth line here, really taking care of business here as we go along here. White flag is displayed. And that will be it. Checkers are out right there. That is it. Bobby Kahn, your stage 2 winner. Second goes to Miss Pottles, followed by the number 13. No, it's like the number 20 and the number 88. And the 13 rounding out your top 5 respectively. No, I'm sorry, the 18 did capture 3rd place. That was a good job by him and Dial finishing 4th. As we've got 46 laps to go here, I imagine everybody's going to hit pit road here, get 4 more Mr. Field Goods, make those last minute adjustments here, and get these things dialed in one more time. You know, try to get what you can get here, because you never know. You may not have another caution, so you might not have another opportunity to come back to pit road. And I know when you come back under here, under green, you're not going to want to be on there too long. So as we reset the field here, it's the 13 to JKR and Bobby Connor on that first row, and Pottles and Killam on row number 2, followed by Dial and others as the green flag's back out for the final stage tonight. As we've got roughly 46 laps to go here as we dive off into turn number 1. 13 maintaining the lead as Junior takes the lead for the first time today as he's running the bottom of the racetrack real steady here. But I think the 21 is going to want that back ASAP as he looks to the inside. Trouble. Does have 2 make contact, and around goes the 18 and the 21. Oh my goodness. Caution is out. Looked like the 21 got a little aggressive there and wanted to get that lead back, and the 13 through the block and sent him right into the inside fence, and he collected the 18 car. Goodness. Caution is out here with 41 laps to go here. You know, they say in Bristol in short track racing, cautions breed cautions. Let's hope that's not the case here, as the 13 got a little bit aggressive right there, trying to maintain his position. I feel like he could have, you know, still early. I mean, you still got an opportunity to finish this race off, because that's trouble for the 2nd and 3rd place guys there as the 18 and the 21 go to the back of this field. It'll be interesting. They got pretty, it seemed like they got pretty fast and even trucks there on the short run, so I'll be interested to see as him, Dial, and others start in the back. So let's reset the field here as the 10 car, as the 2, the 52, the 22, and the 10 are your first 2 rows, as Bobby Kahn and others are in the back here on the restart as the green flag is back in the air. And for the first time today, the 2 truck goes out front. Let's here we go. Here's the 2 truck again to put a little bit of distance between himself and the leaders here. As others, as the 21 looks inside, looks low on the 18 truck, trying to work his way back up through here, and he will complete the pass. Looking on the inside of that number 1 truck there as we go along. Oh, and contact trouble. Like the 88 and the 21 got sandwiched there. Caution is out. Caution is out. You hate to see that. That is caution. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Yeah, as they back them down, we got a manual caution here. We're going to see a host of others, the 88, the 20 of Dial, the 18 of Killam, and others hit pit road as well as the 22 truck. It'll be interesting to see what kind of strategy here they're going to try to deploy here as we wind this thing down here for you this evening. Been an action-packed race so far. It seemed early on as the 21 and the 10 were the class of the field, but they've got shuffled back in traffic here as we've worked our way on through here. That'll be interesting to see if Fluffy and others can maintain this position as we're under a manual caution here for the 4th time today as we're lining up here double file getting ready for a restart. So let's set the field here. JKR Motorsports in first, followed by the 52 of Fluffy, as we're coming around here to complete start lap number 68 of 100 here. As the 13 truck, it seems as if the 13 was a lap down there, and he's going around here. He must have lost that under caution there. They're going to wave him on by here as we reset the field here and get everyone back where we need to be here. Race control here as the 18 and the 20 now join the fray here. Be interested to see if JKR and Fluffy can maintain their positions on the racetrack here as we wind this thing down. I don't know. I mean, it seemed like earlier when the 21 and the 10 got together and started moving up the racetrack, and once they got in their groove, they were gone. Even when they were racing each other, they looked like they were pulling away from everyone. It seemed like the 18 truck's got a pretty decent truck on the short run, but I don't know if he can maintain that for a long duration. So as we're coming into the restart zone now, as we go, and the green flag is out back under air, under the way here, as the 52 and the 22 car going to try and, ooh, trouble as Fluffy touches JKR going through turn number 2, kind of squeezed him up high there and put him up into the fence a little bit as they both maintain here. As the 52's looking for the lead, he will clear the 2 of JKR going down in the front stretches when completely up on that high side and get it rolling, and he is clear. He is clear. He will make that work. All right, the 2 gets into a little bit of trouble as the 10 car goes to miss the 2. As I say that, here comes the 21 of Bobby Kahn. This guy started in the back of the pack 2 laps ago, and he has now worked his way up to 3rd. He is on a mission. Here he comes, folks. Watch that 21 work. He has made haste of all these guys as fast as he could as he looks on the inside of the 2. We ain't going to go 3 wide here, are we, guys? Nope. Thought better of it. Oh, trouble in the back is the 10 car. Big crash. 1 goes around. 88's around. Multiple cars involved. The 18's around. The 22's around. Big wreck. Big wreck, folks. And caution is out, I believe. Yeah, big crash on the back stretch there. It all started, it looked like, back there as the 10 car got turned around, got into the outside wall, got turned around in front of the whole field, and just a big conglomerate. I believe everyone's going to hit pit road right here. I think that everyone's going to take 4 tires of fuel here and probably fix some damage there, because it looked like a lot of people bent some sheet metal up as the 13 stays out, as I see that. And as I say that, he stays out. Alrighty. Looks like we're going to have about roughly 25 laps to go once we all come out of here and cycle back around and get ready for this restart. Yeah. Apollo didn't get too terribly much damage out of that. She only had 1 second, as I'm seeing from the pits, total of damage here. As it looks like everyone's going to have fuel here to make it to the end, so we're not to worry about no more green flag stops from here. So the race off pit road here is going to be won by the 52 truck of Fluffy. All right, so everybody gets lined up here, and we'll get bunched up double file here for the restart. Actually, I stand corrected. The 22 stayed out, and the 2 and 52 are your winners off pit road, as the 13 of Junior and the 22 are going to be your leaders here as we restart this race with 25 laps to go. It's going to be 24 laps to go when we take the green right here as the 88 comes up here. And I believe he's getting his lap back as well there. So we'll have one wave around here. As we'll come around here, we'll have roughly 23 laps to go here. And as Bobby Kahn had made his way back up to the 3rd position there through that traffic on that restart, and he's going to be shuffled back a little ways here again. He's going to be in the number 5 position here as the other dominant truck of the night, the 10 truck of Pottles, is going to be alongside of him. So it'd be interesting to see how quick they can make haste of these guys in front of them, or if maybe they have vehicles that are good for out front, maybe not so decent traffic. We'll see here as we try to paint the picture here for you with now 23 laps to go. Coming around here for the green flag at 23 laps to go as we hit the Geico restart zone, and it looks like the green flag is back in the air, and there it goes. As the 13 of Junior jumps out in front, gets a good restart on the outside there. Great job by him. And the 22 follows suit, and they're both, one's working at the bottom. I mean, there's multiple grooves around this racetrack, a lot of places you can go. 52 running that extreme high line as him and the 10 car make contact. Oh, trouble as the 1 car hits the 10. He's looking for some real estate. Oh, trouble, and they make contact, and the round goes to the 1 car. You had to see that coming. Big trouble for the 1 car. As no caution there. Oh, caution is out. There it is. Caution is out. Yep, I had to see that coming. As tempers are starting to fly here in Bristol here toward the end of this race. You got 20 laps to go. People are wanting to see, you know, people want to get out front. They want to get clean air. I mean, it's going to happen. I mean, you could see it coming. It's now 19 laps to go here in this race. I feel like that as we go along here, you're going to see quick moves, quick decisions. I think that you're going to see a lot more of that as we go along here. And I think a little bit of calculation, a little bit of patience is going to pay off for the person that's doing as we're going to quickie yellow here. Got a quickie yellow here, as I believe here. It looks like everyone chose to stay out there. As we reset the field here, Bobby is still, he come running up through there wide open, you know, there for a minute there. He got all the way up to third, like I said earlier, and now he's just kind of marred back there in traffic. So be interesting to see how or, you know, when he can get himself back up there. Maybe he can contend for this win as the 1 car is now coming off pit road here. And I believe that's who we're waiting on for extensive repairs as he noses into the outside wall there, making a rather aggressive move on this bottles there, trying to get around her. So as he takes off and goes back out of pit road there. I believe we're going to have roughly about 17 laps to go when we take the green here. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen here as we're hanging out with everybody. Glad everybody decided to hop on and join us tonight, could jump on and hang tight with us. Going to have a good finish here, I believe. I believe this is going to be a slobber knocker as some of our trucks look a little worse for the wear here as we shape this thing up for you as we get ready for the restart here. I believe we're going to restart this race with about 16 laps to go, it seems. It's going to be roughly 16 laps to go here as they come into the restart zone right here. And the green flag is out. There they go. Green flag is back in the air as 13 to junior jumps back out in front and gets another decent restart here. It's going to be interesting to see how these guys go as this race goes on. As they file out single file here, looks like everybody's going to jump in line here and kind of maintain their spot here for a little bit. You got him followed close by the 22 there. As they come around to start lap 85 of 100 here. Now 16 laps to go right there at the line. 16 laps to go. Looks like maybe the 21 truck of Bobby Collins got a lot of damage there. And he's not really keeping as much of a pace as he had been earlier, and neither is the 10. As they come around now to complete lap number 86 of 100 here. Now 15 to go. 15 more laps. If you're going to go, you better start moving because it takes a little while to get these trucks up through here. I mean, they may be playing the waiting game. I mean, I honestly believe that, you know, as they play the waiting game, it's going to be interesting to see how this is going to go. Let's see how this goes here, guys, as we're getting ready to come around to complete lap number 87 of 100. Alrighty. As they start lap number 88, and it looks like as the 10 truck has slipped her way up into the top 5 here. Looks like she's looking for a nose underneath the 2 car. Oh, it's trouble as the 22 gets spun around and collects the 20 and others. And I believe the caution is going to be out right there, I think. No? Single car incident, perhaps? Yep. Oh. No? No caution. Oh. No caution. No caution. Alrighty. Well, that spread the field out a lot right there. Oh, we have a caution. Okay. 9 laps to go. What's going to happen here? Ten laps to go here. Getting ready for 9 laps to go here. Going to be interesting how these last 8 laps shake out here, as the 2 dominant trucks of the day have been mired back in traffic since about the end of stage number 2 with the 21 and the 10 truck. I'm interested to see how aggressive will they get with these front group of trucks here. I'm interested because, you know, the 10 truck took stage number 1. Seemed like she got up there and got around the 21 car after he led the opening laps. So I'll be interested to see how that goes. Because her starting on the outside lane, she's in a pretty preferred position. If you had to choose somewhere to restart, if it wasn't the lead, I think that being on the outside of row number 2 is not a bad spot to be in, as the 18 truck comes off pit road after extensive repairs from that crash in the back there. There's a big wreck there, as they will come back around here and they will get their laps back here as the 20 dial and the 22 follow suit here, as we're going to get a restart here with about 6 laps to go, roughly. It's going to be roughly 6 more laps to go. I believe we'll probably get the green 5 to go, so it'll be interesting to see how all this pans out, as it's been an action-packed race for the most part. Kind of settled down early, though, when the 10 and the 21 got hooked up together, and they kind of pulled away and kind of asserted themselves at the front of the field. But once we had that big wreck at the caution of stage number 2, as the tail of the field here catches up to the back of the others, once we had that crash at the end of stage number 2, it just seemed as if the more dominant trucks of the day just couldn't never get back through traffic here. So I'll be interested to watch this 10 here on the restart. Let's see what she can do with the 88 and the 13 of Junior here. As we're coming around now, there will be 6 to go when we take the green flag right here. As they come through the Monster Energy restart's on, and the 13 jumps out to a good restart again. Another great restart as the 88 falls into second. 5 laps to go here. Who's going to take this one home today in the PTM Racing League? It's 13 hits the outside wall going down into the backstretch. That's not good, as the 88 goes into the lead. The 88 and the 13 are side by side, door handle to door handle, as we got contact among others into the back, as the 21 of Bobby Conn has asserted himself into the number 4 position as he makes contact with the 2 truck of Fluffy. As he moves up here, now here we go, we're coming around to 4 laps to go. If you got something now, show it, as the 21 cuts off the 2 truck and puts him into the outside wall. See, maintains, looks like him and the 1 made contact. Oh goodness, they keep it straight. Looks like the 88, unbelievably, he's been hanging around in the weeds all day, folks. I can't believe it. As we're coming around here to be 4 laps to go, now getting ready to work 3 laps to go. 3 more laps. Can he hang on to it? 3 more laps for the 88. 3 laps to go for the 88. Any one of these 3 trucks has got a shot at it. You got to know the Junior's pushing. Oh, and the 10 car and the 13 get together, and that may open the door for the 88. That might be it right there, folks. All he's got to do is hold on to it. Just hold on to it and bring her home. I believe he's got this one. 2 laps, 2 to go. 2 more. It comes down to the 88 and the 10, as we'll be coming around, as the leader will get to display the white flag right here, as the 21 has a crash in the back. Never mind that. The battle's up front here as the 10 truck goes to the outside lane. White flag is in. That was it. That is it. Congratulations to Motorsport. What a wonderful job. What a drive. Good job. Your finish as follows is Motorsports Game, Pottles, and Junior rounding out your top 3. Congratulations, everybody, on a hard-fought race. Congratulations to Bobby Conn coming back up through, and like he collected himself a top 5 there. Strong run, strong competitiveness for everybody here today. And like I said, you know, Pottles and the 21 of Archon picked up the stage wins today, and they seem to have the dominant trucks, you know, all day long. But, hey, that just goes to show you in racing that you can't never count your chickens before they hatch. You can never say that one person is over the other, because this is, in this business, anything goes and anything can happen. Now we're in our post race show here. I tell you, congratulations to Motorsport Game. Heck of a drive. Way to keep your nose clean. Way to keep it maintained. Way to maintain that lead. Way to maintain a nice clean line through the corner there for those final 4 laps. Great job. Way to keep your nose clean, man. Big kudos to you, Mr. Motorsports Game. Good job. And congratulations to everyone here at Pedal to the Metal Racing on an awesome race here today. Relatively clean race. You know, for Bristol, it was a pretty clean race, I have to say. So congratulations to all the competitors. And again, this is the Bear coming at you live from T-Town, Alabama. We'll see you guys next time as the PTM Racing League comes back next Sunday as well. We'll see you guys then. Thanks.